I can't begin my day until I've had a Dickens cider.
There's nothing better than waking up to a good old Dickens cider.
My girlfriend loves Dickens ciders. My sister came to stay with us for a month, and my husband couldn't go a day without the Dickens cider.
My girlfriend loves a Dickens cider.
My mum loves the Dickens cider.
My sister loves to wake up in the morning with the Dickens cider.
I'm a bit young, but I would love to try a Dickens cider.
So there you have it. For over 150 years, Frederick Von Dickens has developed a beverage that literally brings women to their knees. So fellas, for the sake of the economy, get a Dickens cider.
And welcome to World Radio. I tell you, I can't get enough of that. That kills me. Guys, I want to, well, he needs no introduction anywhere in the civilized world. I could classify him as a damn good friend of mine. I love the man. He's not a guest today. He's co-hosting the show. He's going to be around all day long. Please give a warm welcome to David Scott. Everybody tell David hello.
Hey, hello, everybody. Actually, there's been a change. I am taking over the show today, so you will be the co-host.
Well, excellent. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. I want to welcome, first of all, according to my timestamp right here, Daryl Wint is first, followed seconds behind Dean Cerny, and then Julie says hi. So Julie Little Spud remains. So how y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining us today. We got a fun-filled show. Share this out. Get this out there, please. Share it all with everybody you can share to. We're going to try to make everybody laugh if we can. I know I will. David better keep up. I keep David. He's got a bunch of notes he come in here with. So before we get started, David, anything new with you for the week? Had a good week?
Yes, I discovered this week that if you ask for change at a dollar store, they just give you a different dollar.
I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah,
I don't know why that is.
It's something.
Yeah. My week's been pretty good. Helped my dad have a sale. He's moving to Sioux City, Iowa, from the area. So he's gonna be leaving. So and y'all remember Dad? He's been on here several times. And he's worked the show. You've seen him. He's worked the door for us a few times. But he's going up there. He got remarried, and he's gonna have the official ceremony up there, and he's moving up there. So I wish him well, and I'm gonna stay back here and do some things. November 6th, I want to get the stuff out of the way. November 6th, the Comedy Bash. And this man here is going to be part of that. He's going to be performing there as well. We got, as of right now, we have 6 advertising comedians, 7 total, but 6 advertising comedians, 2 bands. The 2 bands are Mixology at 7 o'clock, and at 10 o'clock, we got Reality Becomes. Now, the comedians really hadn't got a time set up yet. Some will want to perform early, some want to perform late. So when they get there, I think I'm going to let Typhoon headline it because he wants to stay around for the whole thing. So we're going to let Typhoon Panda headline, which would be good for him. I don't know who's going to figure out who's going to start. I don't know, but we'll figure all that out. But anyway, we got David Scott performing. We have Richard Montano. He's a funny man. Typhoon Panda, as I said, very funny guy. Sean Hill. I don't know if you all know this lady, but she's good at what she does. She's a very funny lady. She's going to be performing. Myself's going to be performing, and we're going to have Mr. Jeff Onyx. He's going to perform a little bit, but his thing is the electronics and the sound system. He's very good at that, so we're going to let him do that. So that's what's going to happen. We want to give a shout out to the sponsor, Tub Creek Barbecue, for donating the event center that they're having in. Plus, they're going to have barbecue there for sale. It's $5 to get in. Then you got to buy the barbecue when you get in there. The $5 does not come with the price of barbecue. I mean, come on, $5. And $5 gets you in all day long. Also, thank you to Levi Garrison and Son Brewery out of Hamilton. They're coming in because it's a veteran thing, and they're going to come in. They're going to provide the alcohol. So, guys, it's coming, and it's November 6th, and we're going to do that in lieu of Warrior Fest got canceled. We're going to do this instead. We're going to raise money. We're going to be giving away a car. I say that. We're supposed to be giving away a car. Things are moving toward that way. So it looks like we're going to be giving a veteran a car. We're going to feed them. We already got their Thanksgiving dinner donated by OVB Barbecue, Operations Veterans Barbecue, are going to be giving them a Thanksgiving dinner. So we got a lot of things working, guys. All the proceeds go to help the veteran. None of that's going in our pockets. We've donated our time as well. We're going to have several raffles. I'm gonna post one knife real quick. There's 2 knives that's gonna be raffled off. One of them is right here. This is one of them. That is handmade. It's made from a blade. Okay, it's been tempered. It's been wrapped with sinew, and it's a handle. It's a deer handle, I believe. Deer handle, antler. That's what I think of, antler handle. That's going to be up for raffle, and I have the other one live here in studio. Walnut handle, very sharp so far. Just a Snodgrass made this. Webfoot Forge. Webfoot Forge. Here's his. Right there. That's his seal. He's donating this for raffle. This is a good looking knife. David even commented how heavy it was. It's not a cheap knife. It's a knife to get her done. And that's going to be raffle. And we might have a couple other things to raffle there too. All the proceeds go to veterans. Only thing that we're going to have, and each comedian, if they want to bring some merch, or the band want to bring some merch, they're going to be allowed to do that, because I know gas is not cheap, so they're going to be allowed to do that. We're looking forward to having a good time doing this, so you guys get ready. And so it's coming. And but before that, August 21st, we're going to be performing myself. Roy Anthony's going to host it. Richard Montano and Typhoon Panda. We're going to be in Shawnee Mission, Kansas, at Harley's Bar and Grill.
Harley's Hideaway.
Yeah, Harley's Hideaway.
In Shawnee, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be there performing. So we got some things working out, and we got a good show today, so let's get started with it. Again, we're here with our buddy David Scott. David, tell us where to find your CD at.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. They can find a lot of stuff on my webpage, davidgscottcleancomedy.com, named after me, David G. Scott, hence the name. And if you go there, you can see silly pictures of me and links to get all my merch. So it's a fun website. Go check it out.
And how much is the purchase price?
On the there's a book I believe you can get for $5 American. There is my book of cartoons. That depends on whether you get the hard copy or download it. I can't recall the price. I think I'm reluctant to say, for I don't want to get it wrong. I think it's $8. And then you can get my my CD from me personally, or you can you have to contact me to get that. There's 2 ways to get it. So just contact me. You're not going to believe my email. David G. Scott Clean Comedy @gmail.com. See how it all ties together?
I do. I mean, it ain't like you had a public platform to think about that and to do it on.
That's not a lot of thought involved.
Yeah. So, well, say thank you again to Daryl for tuning in. Daryl Wynn, Dean Cerny, brother. You know we always love you. W and Terry, we all here love you. All our shows. Julie Little Sputter Maine, thank you. Kathy King, my cousin. Let me see. She's mute, so she likes to do sign language to me. I'm dumb as heck when it comes to that, but I try real hard. I hope that's right. Ross Goldman, thanks for joining us. He says, great, Scott. So, yeah, that's nice. Thank you very much. Real quick, we're going to get into some things. All right, David, if you were an action figure, a toy company made you an action figure, what 2 accessories would you come with? And that goes for anybody out there. Comment and tell us what they think. What 2 accessories would you come? What kind of action figure would you be in the 2 accessories?
The 2 accessories. I'll tell you the 2 accessories, and then you get to guess the action figure.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
My
boy.
2 accessories are a couch and a television.
Oh man, I go a long ways with this.
Couch and a television. Remote sold separately.
Couch and television. Well, that leaves out Archie Bunker because he was on a chair.
That's right.
Okay, so you technically Archie don't fit. A couch, probably. Well, let me. Can I get an extra question here?
Sure.
Are you happily married?
Yes.
Okay.
The action figure is happily married.
So that leaves out, married with children.
Right.
Ted,
Ted Bundy.
He's always on the couch and has his hands, down in front of his pants. So
it could be Ted Bundy action figure.
I don't know. I surrender. Who would it be?
It'd be me.
What a surprise.
That's me in action. Remote sold separately.
Sound like Homer Simpson.
Yeah, there you go.
Fred Flintstone. Where's it at?
I like
Right there.
I like Ted Bundy. That's probably better than the one I came up with.
I've been known to have a few ones in my life. Sounds like Homer Simpson. Yeah, well, he's. I'd like an action figure. I'd be sold as a spinal cord stimulator and a 12-pack of beer. That's Dean Cerny.
John Laws tells the joke. He has an action figure. It's of a stand-up comedian. It comes with a microphone and a bag of weed.
That's Richard Montano, isn't it?
That's basically any stand-up comedian, I think.
Yeah. So if I was an action figure, I'd be a fat Chuck Norris. I mean, a Buddha stuff Chuck Norris.
Buddha Chuck Norris.
Yeah, I come with one of the Japanese underwear, the sumo wrestling underwear.
Oh yeah,
that'd be one of my. And I'd have to have my Native American coup stick. Okay, so you're standing in my Japanese underwear with a coup stick. You got to smile.
That's a disturbing visual, right there.
Hey, it's an action figure, buddy. I do a front kick and my leg falls off.
Yeah,
couch time.
Yeah, disposable, detachable legs. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, he'd be lack of action. Okay.
Yeah, lack of action figure. That's what I should call that.
Lack of action figure.
The guy on the couch with the TV and the remote.
Yeah.
It's a lack of action figure.
If you could have two songs, okay, one song you think describes you, and one song that you think other people would describe you, what would it be?
Well, one song I think describes me as "Fly Like an Eagle," but the song that other people think describes me is "Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight?"
Dean Cerny Pimp would look like an overgrown Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, there you go.
That would.
There you go.
That's fact.
That's
that
it.
Would.
That's marketable, right?
So, two songs. Well, I think one of your songs would be "When the Saints Come Marching In," and that's a credit to you because you're a clean comic and you take pride in staying clean comic.
Yeah.
So when the Saints come marching in, and that's what I would think. What I think you think it'd be would be probably something. You look like probably a Leonard Skinner guy.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Freebird.
Yeah, like Freebird type of. That'd be where I go with it. That's what I'm going to be. Yeah. So now we're gonna flip this around this way. Okay. Song that I think I represent is "Kicking Winter Up, Kicking Winter Down," Don Henley. Okay. Song I think that would describe me was Waylon Jennings, "Crazy." Okay. What do you think?
Crazy? Is that Waylon Jennings or is that?
No, you're thinking of. Well, I don't know where you're going. You're thinking of Patsy.
Yeah, Patsy Cline.
Yeah. Well, okay. Crazy.
Two songs that describe you.
Yeah. What?
Something like a Street Fighting Man would be the one that you think describes yourself. I think that'd be good.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can mess up some people's faces.
I have, yeah,
on occasion.
Yeah.
I'm
retired. My wife's listening. Shh, I'm retired.
That's right.
I don't do that behavior no more.
He only dreams about it. He actually does not break guys' faces anymore.
Yes.
But the one that people would use to describe you is "May the bird of paradise fly up your nose." I think that would be adequate.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
What do we got? The audience is
I've always been crazy. And live wire. Okay. I've always been crazy. That's Waylon. I've always been crazy. The tiger. I need to live. Probably, Julie. I probably need to listen to Tiger a little more and get some of this fat off my ass. You know. But here's the deal about diabetes. Every time I want you to do something about your diabetic. Listen, the VA made me diabetic. I may be Indian, but I'm not Indian giver. I'm not giving it back. It's my diabetes. Go get your own diabetes. I don't want mine. And plus, when I play to win. And almost all games, high score wins, right? All right, I'm trying to keep a high score.
No golf for you.
No golf and no soccer. Soccer's a low scoring game. So, yeah.
I'm not sure how that works.
Well, you know.
Oh, farthest from the hole puts first. So you always put first.
Yeah.
High score. Okay.
Yeah. See,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're a proud man.
And no soccer. Yeah. I don't want soccer because how many fat people you see play soccer?
Thank you.
So soccer is not in.
It's not in the formula.
No, that is no.
How about archery? You'd be good at archery.
Well, there's a lady on here's a teenager on here on Monday night on our Monday night, shameless plug, named Jody. It's called Bolts and Arrows. And that little 16-year-old right there, she can lay it down now about if you think you know something, get on there and listen to her and talk with her. You'd have a great time about that. I do bow hunt.
No, you do.
Well, crossbow hunt.
Oh, yeah.
But I take pride in that. But that and I'm going to try to hunt this year with a spear. I always want to do that. I'm going to try that. My wife says I need to get my fat ass, sit down and stop that. That's a young man's game. I'll be 50 coming up here pretty quick. So
you're well preserved.
Well, thank you. You're a kind man. Very, very kind.
Not. What's the range on that arrow? On that
just on my crossbow. Probably the maximum effective range of 45 yards.
Okay.
I'd say.
Okay.
That's on mine. There's some out there that'll go a long ways. I kind of upgraded mine a little bit. I put a hammer scope on mine. Those of you that know that hunt, what I'm talking about. A hammer scope is a crossbow scope. It can take that thump. A lot of mistake people make. They put a rifle scope on a crossbow, and that thump at the end of it just throws it off because the rifle don't thump. Okay, when it shoots. So a lot of the scopes you always have to sight it in, adjust it. I put a hammer on there. It's designed for crossbow. It doesn't have the thump. So. Piece of information for you.
Have you bagged any animals with your crossbow?
I have not. I have never.
Maybe you should practice. Go down to I-29 and see if you can't get a couple 18-wheelers. They move fast, but they're big targets.
Yeah. You just lead them. I don't have to lead them so far on that.
Yeah.
No, I'm wanting to on that. So that's coming up.
Don't do that. That's very silly. It's not good.
No, and we do not condone David.
No, we do not condone.
No, his
crossbow shooting at 18-wheelers.
No, we do not.
Did not condone that.
David Scott he smoked before he come in, so he's not right. So don't listen to him.
I don't need it. That's just saying.
I know. People ask me the same thing. I don't do not because I'm better than everybody else. I don't need none. I'm naturally messed up. I don't need any help. I've shot accurately at 55 yards. I don't take shots on live animals outside of 35 yards. Yes, Dean. I'm about to get to that. I try not to shoot anything. I try to get as close as I can because there's always the factor. It's like a bullet. And the longer you shoot, the further you shoot that bullet, the more obstacles can be in the way of knocking your bullet off. Same way with an arrow, because the arrow's bigger. So I don't think I'll shoot anything 45 yards, even though my crossbow will do it. I think I'll have some discipline, and if I can't get it more 35 yards in, I think I'll let it go. Because
that's got to be the hardest part is getting close enough, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've got when I deer hunt with a rifle, I've been as close as me to that box right there. I mean, I've got that close to him because I descend, and I'm up in a tree or understand I don't move, but then my native culture, I don't shoot animals just to shoot them. So that's why I want a humane shot. I want to, make sure that it's a well-placed shot and ethical. I guess that's the
so
word.
You could hit me going out the door today. That wouldn't be a problem for you.
No, but the thing about crossbow, I get one shot. I miss you. You got a chance probably to cover some ground before I can reload and get you again.
Good point.
So that's where I covered it. So that's where, guys. If you're tuning in, share it out, please. We're here with David Scott, funny man, very first person to ever win the WO last comic standing.
That's right. I'm the first of the last.
So that means you automatically are entered next year, whether you want to come or not. You're automatically entered. That's part of winning the thing.
That was not. Where was that written down?
That's small print in the bylaws. Okay,
Man, I totally missed that.
Back here. We had a lot of comedians. Man, I missed that. I didn't know nothing about it. I advertised that for 6 months. So if they didn't know anything about it, apparently they wasn't paying attention.
So there'll be more guys, even more guys next year.
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
So we're gonna see.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see. Somebody's full of. Anyway, so that was a good time. So, but congratulations to you.
Am I eligible to win again next year?
Yes,
All
yes. You got to bring the trophy back with you, and you can go
I may need to borrow your crossbow.
Well, you might need to
have a shot. Oh, there it is.
But there's you and your grandfather.
Oh my God!
From the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, Uncle Jeb. There he is. Grandpa Jeb.
Yeah, he's cool, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what he's been using all these years, but he's pretty smooth faced. I mean, well conditioned.
That's right. Moisturize. That's
now, a lot of people know we did it as a joke for that. Who stand next to that guy? You liked it? We just did it real quick, and that was there was no planning because we're idiots.
No, and that guy did not vote, by the way.
No, he didn't, and he didn't move. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better person to take a photo with.
Tough crowd.
Yeah.
Did not laugh. Tough.
Yeah, he was the same face the whole time.
Yeah.
At the VA waiting. That pig was taking the VA waiting room. His uncle's still waiting for treatment. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. I'm gonna rant here about something real quick. How come? And guys, answer this too. How come when a business goes out of business?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they rent the building out. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they tear the building down. Why is it they always leave their sign? And I didn't realize that until I got in the city of St. Joe, and there's quite a few. And I got to looking. There's signs everywhere. Am I missing something? Is there a law? Does it cost more money to take the sign down than the building? I mean,
yes.
The crap. The equipment's right there. Just bang, hit it. Something. What the hell? Why are they leaving signs behind? I mean,
don't know.
I have literally seen one time where it had a Christian bookstore and a sign said Cirillas. Okay, I don't think that well, we don't have the money to change the sign. You just how much does it cost?
Paint over it. Do something.
Hey, whatever. Redneck it.
Throw a sheet over it. Come on.
A ladder with some spray can.
Yeah, put some graffiti. Anything.
I see it, Jennifer, our executive producer. Hello, glad you can make it. Yeah, because in St. Joe they had this old restaurant called Ryan's. It was a buffet style place. Yeah, buffet style place, but it got shut down. The building is now gone. The grass is luscious green. Okay, no remnants of any building ever been in there. Right? You got the freaking sign.
The sign lives
on. It says Ryan.
Sign lives on.
I'm like, what? No, Ryan just no.
It's a historical marker at this point.
Am I missing something? Does it cost more money to tear these things down? What the? I mean, I don't understand. I don't know. I have no idea. It can't cost much. Here's one for you. I don't have a segment called Idiot of the Week, but this is some idiot crap here. Gentleman goes into a building, starts shooting it up, kills one person, wounds 3 others. As he runs outside, some bricklayers, some Christian workers throw bricks at him, run him down and kill him by throwing bricks at him and kill him. Okay. I'm at a loss.
So they went.
Do we say thank you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Are they in trouble?
Good arm.
Good arm.
And they went Old Testament on the guy. Huh?
I guess so.
You stoned him. Oh, nice. That's nice. That's a nice touch. I think it's nice that bricklayers did it too.
Yeah, and they were hollering, "We're tired of people like you. We're tired of people like you."
Yeah.
I guess they were. I don't think they were lying. I guess they were tired of him.
Yes.
How?
So
if you're the policeman on scene, the first guy there, you got to make reports. How do you write this up?
That guy was stoned. What can I tell you?
I knew he was going to go somewhere with that. Hey, look, I got on the site. He was stoned. What do you want me to do? I called the paramedics.
That's right. Call an ambulance.
What was he high on? Bricks, I guess. I don't know.
That's right.
Brick of what?
It's
A
right.
brick.
Killed. He was smoked bricks.
Smoke brick. Yeah. I can just hear the guy arguing. High on what? Brick. A brick of what? Bricks.
That's right.
A brick of what?
How much?
A clay brick? A synthetic brick?
Yeah. How much for a brick? I don't know. Quarter? I don't know what you got.
Yeah.
35 cents? Depends how many you buy.
I think it's safe to say he'll never shoot nobody again.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's terrible. High on rocks. Yeah. Well, he's high now.
Yeah.
He's
or low one.
Well, he went high, then he got sent low. Probably what happened.
That happened to my aunt. You know how people say in obituaries, my beloved Aunt Helen is now in heaven with her sainted husband Albert. You know that? Not my Aunt Helen. No, she got up there. St. Peter took a look at her and said, "No, I don't think so." Threw the lever. She drops like a sack of hammers to the underworld. And now she's shoveling coal at furnace number 20, complaining about her work schedule, which is 8 on, followed by 8 on, followed by 8 on. Meantime, Uncle Albert is up in heaven looking down saying, you know, she always was a whiner. So you just got to read those obituaries with a grain of salt. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because not everyone died. Goes up there.
Mm-hmm.
What about Ted Bundy's picture?
I don't know. I don't have a joke. I don't have a Ted Bundy joke.
May the Lord take you and keep you. Yeah, no, you're the wrong guy, buddy. The wrong guy's going to keep you. It ain't going to be the Lord. Yeah. Well, they said he got right before he went. So I don't know. I don't know how it all works. But if you're a serial killer, I'm not sure you can get it right. So he's just going to forgive you.
You're skeptical.
Hey.
All right. Fair enough.
Hey, Julie, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. She's out of Australia. And she watches all the time. And we appreciate her showing up. She watches pretty much a lot of shows. I see her on a lot of shows, a lot of other people's shows watching. So thank you very much, Julie.
Oh, thank you, Julie.
You're awesome.
Yeah.
You're awesome. David, I'll turn it over to you a little bit. You said you got some either some things you're working on there.
I do have some random thoughts.
Go ahead. Get some random thoughts.
Here's the deal. If you laid an adult male blue whale on a football field with its nose on one goal line,
right,
you'd have to reschedule that game.
I think you would. Yeah.
My name is David. I did not name my son David. I wish I'd named him Harley, because then he could introduce himself as Harley, David's son. See what I did there?
I see that. I see that. Yeah.
Did you know that at nursing homes, the code word for toilet is mustard, specifically gray poupon?
There we go.
Apparently, it's inappropriate to RSVP to a wedding invitation by saying, "I can't make it, sorry. Maybe next time." That's not good.
No.
Apparently, it's inappropriate to take a couch that's sitting by the curb if it's in front of a furniture store. I know that now. Taking It to the Streets by the Doobie Brothers is my favorite song about trash day. Apartments aren't apart. They're together. Shouldn't they be called togetherments?
Yes. And if I may hook onto this, why they call it a driveway, right? Mm-hmm. When you park on it.
Right.
And why they call it the parkway when you drive on it?
Makes no sense.
Why do they call it a pair of pants when there's only one? And what exactly is on the other hand? Questions. These are the eternal questions. You've never gone into a men's clothing store and said, "I like a pant." I heard a guy that did say that, and I thought he was having a stroke. Maybe he couldn't get it all the way out or something. I was like, what? So, what do you do? What do you do?
I don't know. Here's you're talking about food for thought. Have you noticed that Papa John has never been seen in public with his son Jimmy?
You know, I've always wondered that. Do they even exist?
Yeah. Well, or is it just the same guy?
Yeah, could be. Could be. Maybe that's well, if Jimmy gets a ticket, he can come back as John and not have to pay it.
Mm-hmm. It's all a ruse.
It is a ruse.
I think all contestants for the Miss Universe contest should have already won a Miss Galaxy contest. Ours would be from the Milky Way galaxy.
Some of them would. Rosie O'Donnell will be the first in line. Well, you know, I got one for you.
Okay.
Did you hear the breaking news that they just released many years later? Apparently, O.J. Simpson had an accomplice. Yeah. And that the details are sketchy. All I got was, you know, it was an old white Bronco, right? So they arrested John anyway.
He fit the criteria.
He fit the criteria. Poor John.
Yeah, no, John's doing fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry about John.
yeah, believe me. Yeah,
He's doing okay.
he's not suffering.
Speaking of breaking news, you know that sound you hear when you close the cupboard and you hear that sound? That is the sound of someone else's problem.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. All right. All right.
Moving. Or do you want me to keep going? I can keep going.
Moving right along here. I see that the who's in this? Dean's still here. Yeah, Dean's in there. Dean, he won the second mystery box that we put stuff. You put a book in there.
Nice. Yeah. I'll put another one. If you got another mystery box, I'll put another one.
We're
I'll put
trying
one
to
in
fill it in. Josh Kaiser, he won the very first one. He'll go down in history. Dean won the second one. Dean's trying to win another one. So, you got people in there holding him up. So we're getting ready to ask a trivia question, okay? And our co-host today, he brought the trivia question with him. This is David Scott's trivia. So, David, how many entries would you like to give away?
Well, how many have you given away so far?
I just give 10 or 20. If it's a good one, I give 20. But you can give as many away as you want. You can give away 5,000, 6,000. I don't care. But whatever. How many entries you want for your question?
10.
10 entries. Here we go.
10 per question. So
All right.
I can ask more than one.
All right, guys. Here we go. Here's a couple trivia questions for you by David Scott. Get your fingers ready. Here we go, David.
What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? I'll give you a hint. It was a Disney movie. No guesses?
No, they got a delay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have a small delay.
Okay. Do you want to make a guess?
No, I don't. Disney and I are on speaking terms right now.
Oh, is there a backstory to that?
Yeah, I got a letter from them to cease and assist my voices.
Really? Are you serious?
I'm serious. I sent them back a letter and said I will not be a cease and assistant because you do not own my voice.
Right.
They didn't understand, so I continue doing it.
Yeah.
Oh
wow!
But apparently, somebody somehow, and I don't know what happened, but they sued someone else for doing that because they were making money off it and saying they were inventors of Donald Duck. I've never said I invented Donald Duck. I imitated. I said I imitate Donald Duck. I said Donald Duck's name, and Mickey Mouse and Foghorn Leghorn and a bunch of other characters. And it was a big deal we had. But anyway, it's over now. I can do the characters because I'm not saying that I invented them.
Right.
I do say I do some of them better than the original people. Okay.
That's an opinion. That's safe.
And yeah, and that's what they said. I'm entitled to that. So anyway, here we got a
We got a guess.
answer here. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs,
We
1937.
have a winner. 10 entries.
Ding, 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 ding. Look at Dean. Dean, I'm telling you, he's coming after that box now. He won the second one. He wants another one. All right. And you said you had another one?
Yes.
Here we go. Number 2. This is worth 10 also. So here we go, guys.
For what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination? For what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination?
The nomination. Okay.
Another 10 points. Yeah, he's made a lot of movies. Lots of movies. That's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, because you got to go way back because he's been good.
Yeah, he's been making movies for a long time.
I'm trying to think.
I don't even know if I can give you a hint on
I
that
think
one.
it's either this one.
I can't. What's it say? Or what's your other one? It's one of those two.
It is one. That's what I thought.
Which one was this first? Which one came first?
I think it was that one came first.
You're correct. Do we have any guesses yet?
Okay, we got, let me see. Dean says Philadelphia.
Nope. Sorry.
That is incorrect.
What was his first Academy Award nomination? I wonder how many times has he been nominated? A bunch.
Oh, how many times he won?
Yeah, he's been about every time he makes a movie, he gets a nomination.
Well, did he ever get a nomination or win for a movie Road to Perdition?
I don't know.
Because some people liked it, some people didn't. I thought that was a great movie, but I like gangster movies, so. But I know that one where he was the most quoted movie of his. You know, stupid is, stupid does. You know, Forrest Gump. That movie, Philadelphia, I didn't understand until I watched that movie what that movie was about. Then I got it pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, I don't know, was that movie based on a true story or not?
That's another good question.
Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner.
We have
folks.
a winner?
Big.
Yes.
That is it.
Who won that one?
Dean.
Come on. Give somebody else a chance.
Get quicker, guys. Get quicker.
God.
Get quicker.
All
All right. You got one more. You got one more, David?
I got one.
All right, here we go. One more. Another 10.
Here's a question from the movie Elf, if you're familiar with that.
Okay. Movie Elf. Here we go.
What flavor of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in Elf? What flavor of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in Elf? I know are these keeping you up at night? We're thinking about these.
No, thing is.
Man is going without sleep for 36 hours worrying about this question.
Yeah.
What flavor Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use?
I figured you was going to hit me with a. Well, I was glad you didn't because my little bitty tiny grandson, Nicholas, he's not even one yet. His favorite movie is Moana.
Uh-huh.
He watches that over.
Really?
And over.
Really?
And over. When you got a 6-foot, 280-pound man walking around the house singing, "You're welcome," and he's not. You've seen the damn thing too many times.
That's right.
He don't care.
He does. That's right.
He don't care. All right, we got an answer here. Let's put him up on the screen here.
See what it is.
He says s'mores.
No. Good guess, Dean. Sorry, you don't win the 10 points this time.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Here we go. Let's see
What
we got coming up here.
flavor Pop-Tart? I can give a hint. It's not strawberry.
Well,
You can go down the list of Pop-Tart flavors.
yes, you can.
Anyway. Well, while we're waiting, I have another random thought for you. I love it. I love that time of night when I'm all alone in my house. I can wander around wearing nothing but my knee brace. Or What exactly is a cold-blooded killer? Someone who murders reptiles? See, because they're cold-blooded, so that would...
Right. That would count. I think it would, wouldn't it?
In Spanish, SpongeBob SquarePants is Sponge Roberto Square Pantalones. Little known fact.
I always say stupido.
Shout out to my 4 favorite bags: punching, grab, barf, and Papa's got a brand new.
We have an answer. Let's see what it is. Frosted chocolate fudge.
That's correct.
Ding, 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 ding.
We have
There
a
you
winner.
go. Dean Cerny. That is 30. 30 more entries into that beloved box.
My goodness.
So
All right.
I don't know where you're at, Dean. I'll have to give Justin. He keeps that on his phone, but I'm pretty sure you're leading. Pretty sure you're leading. Frosted chocolate fudge. That's got diabetes written all over that. That is exactly what that is right there.
Who was the? I want to know who's the first one that said words can't hurt me. I don't know, but apparently he was never hit with a dictionary.
I don't know. Yes. What'd you say, Dean? Here. What do you say?
He's reading the screen here.
I'm currently at a lot. Yes, you are currently at a lot. That is a bona fide factor. All right. Well, Mr. Scott, well, thank you very much for being with us today. It's kind of a last notice thing, and we appreciate you coming in.
Oh, are you kidding me? I love this stuff. Thanks for asking me, man.
And W Entertainment, we really love you and everything, and you're a pretty good guy. You always try to make all our shows that you can.
Yes,
you know, and I'll tell you something. You're a stand-up guy because a lot of us, a lot of comedians, for example, they commit to something, and something better comes on, they go.
Yep.
If it's a lot of money, by all means, get your money, right? But if it's comparative, why not keep your word? You're a man of your word. You had that opportunity to go somewhere else.
I did have that opportunity, and for a moment, I fluctuated, but then I came to my senses and said, no. I committed to WO Entertainment, so I'm going to do it. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
And ironically, we had a discussion about that.
Yeah.
A show prior or something.
Oh, really?
You and I were talking about that.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
So.
Yes, man of my word. I've actually turned down a job because I committed to another. I turned down a full-time job because I'd committed to a part-time job. I know it was disturbing. Looking back,
look, sometimes part-time job, less stress. Get it.
No, that's true.
Get you some is all I can tell you about that. Get you some. All right, we're going to do. We've already did the questions. And Dean Cerny, congratulations, Dean. Nobody plays anymore. Yeah, I know. Nobody hardly watches anymore either. It'll pick back up in fall. It'll pick back up in fall. When people get stuck in the houses right now, they're not doing stuff. But anyway, we're still here. We're still gonna make you laugh. And if you feel like you can't go on, you know what to do. Give us a call here at W Entertainment. We got shows every day of the week, except Saturday. But he's on leave, but he'll be back. We got Dungeons and Dragons on Monday. Bolts and Arrows on Monday. And Tuesday we got the Roy Anthony show, W Entertainment, W Radio show. Wednesday, Blue Phoenix. She's a gamer. She's our executive producer. She does a lot of gaming and things. She's awesome. Matter of fact, she taught me something about this whole thing. I'm shocked that I remembered it, which is cool. I guess another problem I see at the top of the screen. I might have to have them fixed when we're done here. Thursday, you got Roy Anthony again. And then there's no Thursday night show. Friday, we're on Spreaker on Friday doing a hideout. Various different hosts do that show. Athens did it, Jennifer did it, Roy Anthony's going to be doing it. I'm going to take my turn and do it too. They play different types of music. After Spreaker, BB Nation plays right after us, so you catch our friends at BB Nation as well. And then Friday night, you have Married with Comedy. It's Jeff Onyx and his co-host on there. They have survival tips. They have all kind of goofy things they do on there. Jeff, he's going to make it goofy as he can. So that's good to watch Jeff Onyx on there. Saturday, Hot Boxing with Matt. He is currently on leave. He's got family issues. He'll be back and make you some delicious, succulent barbecue. Sunday we have 1700 somewhere. Ally Fighters is not on anymore. I think he condensed that into 2 shows. He got a job, so it's hard for him to do 2 shows. So he went to 1700 somewhere. They're back on it. So that rounds out the week. All that stuff's here, and we got a couple of new shows in the works, possibly joining on too. So, guys, catch them shows and teenagers on Monday. We just ask you if you watch them. We ask you not to use a foul language or anything like that because they're trying hard to do what they do, and they're kids. So kind of be a little respectful. Watch them all you want. Talk to them. If they don't answer you, they're new. They don't understand how to run a comment thing. Be patient. Jody's learning. She's doing great. The Dungeons and Dragons. 2 hours of fun Dungeons and Dragons playing. He's got tips. He's got all kind of things for you there. So check him out. All right. Again, November 6th, the Comedy Bash. David Scott is going to be one of the guys performing there. Great guy here, and don't miss out. He's got some stuff he's working on. I got some new bit that I'm going to be trying out there as well.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a clean version. The title is "Reason I Can't Be a Homosexual," and I'm not making. And you'll be surprised. I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just telling you the reason why I can't be. Okay. And so we got a new bit I'll be trying out there. I got a bit about my wife.
That's risky.
No,
Has she approved this bit?
Yes, it's funny. She
All
approved this message. It's
All
funny.
right.
It's about the time we had an argument for about a week and how we ended it. I started out joking saying, I'm right. She thought she was. Well, turns out she was right all along. But anyway, so I got that coming up.
Why is that not a surprise?
I don't know. I married a smart woman. That's what I did. Right?
Yeah, I did too. I married you. Men marry a woman who is smarter than you.
Yes.
That's always a good formula.
Yeah. I got a lot of business sense. I'm a little low sometimes on the common sense part because I let anger take over sometimes, and my wife was like, what? I don't know, like like the time I decided I'd jump my 4-wheeler in the back of a moving pickup truck.
yeah. You're saying she would not have attempted that?
No.
All right, fair enough.
No, and I had to pay for it out of my own money because I didn't do it. It didn't work. I missed. And David, when I say I missed, I don't mean I was 6 inches missed. I landed safely. I missed. The whole truck missed. And when I came down, I didn't know a 4-wheeler bounce. It could bounce straight up in the air. It bounced straight up in the air.
That's what
I thought I'd let go and land and be fine. The 4-wheeler landed on top of me.
Oh, good God.
Now, when it did, I hit the throttle. So the 4-wheeler's up on the 2 wheels, and we're dancing. I thought I was going to be Hollywood, jump on it and go.
Yeah.
No.
That's not what happened.
About $1,500 later.
On you or the machine?
Machine.
Okay. How many dollars did you spend on you?
None.
Wow.
None.
That's impressive.
Bottle of peroxide I already had. That's it. My ears hurt. They got the brunt of it because my wife was a little bit. Let's just say she was suspect in my behavior.
Yeah.
And I wasn't drunk.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, see, then you don't have any excuses.
I didn't have no excuse. I was like, she goes, why? And I'm like,
yeah, you hit a policeman. Yeah, but I was drunk. It's like, that's not an excuse.
Yeah, but at least it's something to fall back on. When you're sober and do it, I was like, why'd you do that? I don't know. I was sitting on X Games. I don't know.
Seemed like a good idea.
So I couldn't watch ESPN for a while. So November 6th comes. We got a couple raffles. This right here is one of the knives. Look at that beautiful thing. Tickets are $5 for these things, man, to get you an opportunity to win this knife. This one is handmade by Justin Snodgrass himself at Webfoot Forge. Okay, beautiful knife. Beautiful knife. The other knife that we have for raffle is this one right here. That's more of a skinning type where you can lay in your hand, and it's a deer antler wrapped with leather. It's made out of a blade, or like a saw blade. It's thicker than you think it is. It's a neat looking knife. That was donated. I currently have it at my possession. I will bring it here, so we don't.
What's the handle? What's the handle made out of?
This is made out of deer antler. That handle right there is made out of deer antler. So that's some of the things that's going to go on November 6th. Like I said, it's going to
So
be
is that a
anytime.
deer antler knife in your pocket, or are you
No.
happy?
No,
No.
no. But they are glad to see me.
That's right.
All right. The time that everybody likes is upon us now. I'm going to look up our first top 10 if you'll cut into some more of your
Oh, all
stuff
right.
there. And give me just a second.
Here's something. I named my phone Elvis because it dies every time I'm on the toilet. Found a spider in my sock drawer this morning, which is very upsetting because it belongs in the spider drawer. Speaking of spiders, I found a spider in my kitchen, but instead of killing it, I started telling it about my fantasy football team, and it left quietly on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah. When God closes a door, he doesn't open a window because God is not air conditioning the whole neighborhood. It's a little theology. I like coffee, but if I drink too much, I realize there are tiny spiders under my scalp weaving hair. Let's all take a moment and give thanks that our internal organs don't itch, because that would be bad.
All right. Thank you, Dave. This one right here is the top 10 insects that scare people the most. Top 10 insects that scare people the most. Gene, welcome to the show, brother. Didn't see you in there. Thank you very much for showing up. Number 10, giant grasshopper. How giant are we talking?
I don't know. That sounds delicious.
Might be.
Peanut oil? Yeah.
Number 9, beetles. I can't believe beetles scare people. Number 8, ants.
Well, it would depend on the type of ant, it would think. Fire ant, I don't want to mess with.
I have. They're not that bad. They sting, but they're not. I don't know if they would scare me.
So if you're not a moth, you're okay?
I guess so.
All right.
Number 7, stink bug. Stink bug. Not sure. I've heard of stink bug.
I don't know what the...
I'm not afraid of it. I ain't heard of it. How about that? Number 6, tarantula.
See, there you go. That's not an insect. That's an arachnid.
All right. See,
So-
this list is already.
See, so it's suspect. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got 8 legs instead of 6. So somebody needs to be what? Slapped.
All right. Well, here's number 5. You ain't gonna like either. Number 5, scorpion.
How many legs does a scorpion have?
I don't know.
Huh.
Number 4 on this list, cockroaches.
That makes more sense than beetles.
There ain't nothing about a cockroach. They don't bite,
Yeah.
Number 3, I can maybe see this one, wasps.
Oh, man. Have you ever gotten stung by a wasp?
Yeah, they did. As soon as they stung me, I ate him.
My hand swelled up, stayed swelled up for a couple days.
They've never bothered me. Matter of fact, where I'm at, they know not to mess with me. Number 2,
Oh, wait a minute. Let's stop for a minute. How do they know not to mess with?
because they see me kill him. I got the highest kill rate on my property so far. I've killed over 50,000 bees and bugs and all this stuff. So they go back they see it and they go back and tell their other friends. They avoid me. They literally avoid me. They'll see me and they'll go. There's no.
So that's
I'm a bad man in the insect world.
So they put the word on the wasp Twitter account that you're a bad man?
Word on the street.
Word on the street
That's
is
word on the street.
All right.
I've eaten bees before, and I can hear them hollering. I've got stung by a copperhead, and he died. Never a timber rattler though; they're a little different. But copperhead stung me. He literally went off and died because my foot stomped his head. But he died.
Well, that was a contributing
Yeah.
factor.
Yeah,
Yes.
contributing, he had snake COVID, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Number 2, bees.
Yeah. If you're allergic to bees, you can. Yeah.
My wife is like, she doesn't do calisthenics or anything like that at all. She sees a bee, she can let her backflip. So bees are
They're bad.
And number one, the one that scares people the most out of anything in the world, spiders.
Again, not an insect.
Yeah.
So that doesn't even. So this list is suspect twice.
Yeah. So you see,
And I'm not sure about
how this
scorpion.
top 10 thing.
Yeah.
Now why we make fun of it.
Yeah,
So
clearly.
anything on that list, besides the fact they're not supposed to be on there, what other thing on the list do you think should have been on there?
Oh, that I think should have been on there?
Yeah, something should have been on there.
Can't think of anything.
Nothing scares you.
Well, I mean, they pretty much covered it. Yeah. I'm a moth. They're not scary.
A moth. Yeah. You eat up your good suit.
If I'm wearing a good suit, I'm afraid of moths.
You get the moths away.
That's right.
If I'm wearing a suit, something happened.
Yeah, it's not good. So you're afraid of suits, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, you need more filler here? I like ground pepper. So now I'm looking for air pepper and sea pepper because I'm going to support all three branches of the pepper military.
Oh, absolutely. You
Yeah.
cannot discriminate. Stop it.
Here's a medical joke.
Go ahead.
If a hysterectomy is hers and a hernia is his, shouldn't they be known as a hisnea and a hersterectomy?
It should.
Yeah.
I don't know why they ain't. Okay.
What's next?
Top 10 best tough guy movie characters. And you're not going to like some of these. Some of these, to me, they ain't tough. Number 11, I'm going to start at number 11. Number 11 is Spartacus.
Oh, he was a bad man.
So if he's at number
tough guy.
11,
He's a tough guy. No question. I'm getting some
what
messages
is
here.
wrong here? Yeah, okay, we're still live. It starts getting weird. I get worried. Spartacus, anyway. So if he's number 11, there better be some tough guys ahead of him. Number 10, Lieutenant Colonel Bill Kilgore. Lieutenant Colonel Bill Kilgore.
What movie was that?
It doesn't list. It doesn't list, and I don't know.
Was that in one of those Vietnam
It
movies?
must be. Had to been. Number 9, William Wallace. That was a good movie.
What was the movie?
Braveheart with Mel Gibson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Number 8, Maximus Decimus Meridius. Those you know, that would be Gladiator. Number 7, Vito Corleone. Vito Corleone.
Corleone. Yes. Yeah, he was a bad guy. He's a tough guy. Don't mess with him.
Number 6, Jason Bourne. We're already starting to go south because I can already see where this is going. Number 5, Harry Callahan.
Oh, is that Dirty Harry?
Dirty Harry.
Yep. See, I have a problem with a guy who's tough only because he has a gun. I like tough guys that use their hands.
Well, what about Corleone? I mean, he's really not.
Well, he's
more of a gun guy too.
well, true, but he cut off a horse's head, so
Well, as long as
got to
one-
give him props for that.
I give him that. Give him that. So number 5, Callahan. So you already dispute that.
Yep.
Okay. Number 4, John McClane. John McClane.
What movie was that from?
Die Hard.
Oh, yeah. There you go. No guns involved in that. He didn't.
Yeah.
He used his
Majority of the
brain,
time he had to use his brain. That's
brain in
correct.
his hands. Yep.
Number 3, John Rambo.
That would be my number one. That was the first thing that came
That'd
to
be my
mind.
number 2.
Oh, really? All
Mhm.
right. Yeah, he was first thing that came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Living out there on his own.
Yep. Pending for itself without a cell phone. What a
That's
guy.
Right.
What a guy.
That's right. How did he manage without a cell phone?
Number 2, James Bond.
Okay. Eh,
Depending upon which one.
yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Good point.
Number 1, and I wholeheartedly disagree. Indiana Jones.
Yeah. No, he was was clever. He wasn't tough. He wasn't clever.
There's 3 names that didn't make this list. Character names.
Okay.
John Wick, because not only did he use a gun, he had hand-to-hand combat skills.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Brian Simmons from Taken.
Mm.
Liam Neeson's character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And obviously Walker, Texas Ranger.
Mm.
Chuck Norris. That list is flawed. That list sucked,
Mm-hmm.
as far as I'm concerned. And I'll get one more here real quick.
Okay. Then one more top 10.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, how exactly dead is a doornail? Exactly how dead is a doornail? That's even funnier when I say it. Right.
That is a legit question.
My 2 favorite kinds of songs are love songs and songs that welcome me to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
Recently, I ate an entire can of Pringles and was very disappointed. There were only 3 of them, and they were all tennis ball flavored. If you own a nice pair of shoes, you don't need any dog toys.
That is oh so true. Okay. All right, here we go. I got a real issue with this whole list. And I know you got our followers out there probably got something to say, and I want you all to comment and let us know what you think. Best muscle cars of all time.
Here we go.
Number 10, 1970 428 Mach 1 Mustang. Is that number 10 goes?
Which is curious. It actually could not go Mach 1.
Which is, I always want. And then they also got a Mach 2.
See, once again,
So
hasn't been done.
And I know a Mustang, the horse can't Mach 1 or Mach 2.
That's right.
But anyway, I digress.
That's right. No horse has ever run Mach 1.
That's right. I don't care how fast the Mustang is.
That's right. That's correct.
Number 9, 1969 Hemi Charger.
Oh, now you're talking.
I'll give that a 9 spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 8, a 1970 Oldsmobile 442.
Mm-hmm.
Anything with 442
Yeah, I knew a guy in college had one of those. That thing was
is bad.
Fast.
Number 7, 1970 Hemi Cuda.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I know a lot of these are 70s and stuff.
Yeah,
The problem I have with that is the 60s is where the true muscle cars come. But we'll get to that in a minute. Number 6, 1970 Dodge Charger.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Chargers fans right now, they're all over there dying. They love that.
Mm-hmm. No question.
Number 5, 1967 RS SS Camaro. 67 RS SS Camaro.
That beat the Dodge Charger.
Mm-hmm. One thing Dodge did do back in the day, when the muscle cars, they had their shit together. Their muscle car.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
This list now goes south. This list is going to go to the right. All right. Number 4, 1970 Chevelle SS 454.
Interesting.
At number 4.
I wonder how they judge that based on top speed or.
The guy that does this list is a liberal. Literally, he admits it.
Wait, where were his criteria?
I don't know. Just asking his friends, I guess. Playing
That's
some type of video game.
That's right. He flipped a coin.
Yeah.
He played rock, paper, scissors with his friends.
Number 3, 1969 Dodge Charger.
There you go.
RTSE.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll hang with that up there.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Okay.
1969 Camaro.
Again.
If Camaro's going to make the list, this would be the one to make the list. But second place, Chevy didn't have very many things that could whip Dodge at all.
Mm.
Dodge was king.
Yes, I want to know his criteria were. Oh, well.
And number one,
I'm
almost embarrassed to say it. 1969 Boss 429 Mustang.
A lot more Fords on that list than I was expecting.
I expected Dodges.
Yes.
I expected some Pontiacs.
Yeah. That what happened to the GTO?
I would say GTO was that one. The car that broke the Mustang, broke the Dodge, was the GTO, 1967 GTO.
I'm real surprised that did not make the list.
It was the baddest car around, and Dodge had to make the Charger to finally beat the GTO after several tries.
There's some interesting choices.
So that was the worst of the three. Wow.
I wonder if appearance was one of his criteria. One criterion.
Appearance or his parents?
No. The appearance of the car. Or, top speed or 40-yard dash. What do you use?
Money, what it costs back in the day, I don't know.
That would not be a factor, I wouldn't think. Size of the width of the tires, I don't know. What do you use? Displacement? Don't know.
I don't know either.
Curious. Here's a suggestion. Here's a life tip. If you hear weird noises in the middle of the night, make weirder noises to establish dominance.
Mm-hmm.
One good thing about having the flu is rediscovering your love of ginger ale. Here's one. It says right here, I wish tire companies would put confetti in their tires, because if you have a blowout, it's still kind of an okay day.
That'd be funny.
Keep an eye out for my new cookbook. Speaking of books, it's called "It's Expired, Throw It Away." Oh, here's if you want to get 10 more points on your grab bag. I mentioned my website, davidgscottcleancomedy.com, and I mentioned I have my book for sale on that very website for 10 points. What is the name of the book?
There you go. Checking the comments real quick. Gene, sorry I didn't comment, brother. For some reason, we're having a problem with the computer. Not showing. I got that comment, the last one I got. I don't know. But anyway, he says he's happy to see you, Patton, for the tough guys, Patton. Gene says a 1940 Willys Coupe was a 426 Hemi. Yeah, you see, none of them old cars made the list at all. Superbird did not make the list. No, and I had a 1969 Pontiac GTO, and I had no business with that car when I was a kid. I was a teenager.
It's no business driving that car.
None. That car was exactly way too fast for me. So I don't know what I don't know. It was something else. All right.
Oh, coming up here today, by the way.
What's up?
I saved the life of a trash bag by slamming on my brakes.
On the way here?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice of you, David.
Thank you. I also helped an old man across the street by repeatedly honking at him.
Yeah. or was his fat granddaughter using her backup sign when she was so fast, making anyway? Yeah, that's not nice. Not nice. Let everybody know what you got going on before we get into Pimp's Pet. Have you let everybody know what you got going on?
I have an appearance.
Anything coming up?
Yes, I have an appearance at Conroy's in Lawrence coming up first part of next month. I believe it's the 7th, but I'll have to check my calendar. And then I perform at nursing homes. So if you're listening to me at a nursing home, let them know. If you have anybody that you know that's in a nursing home, I do about a 45, 60-minute show somewhere in that range. And it's all clean comedy, and I enjoy doing it for people of my demographic. And I have to make sure I carry an invoice with me. Otherwise, they might not let me out.
invoice or something.
Yeah.
Name tag.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I do nursing homes. I got 3 nursing homes coming up first 2 weeks of August. So that should be fun. I'm also in another veterans radio show put on by Linda Marcus Smith. Have you heard that name?
I have not.
She's a veteran, and she interviews veterans and comedians. And I'm going to be interviewed as a comedian on her show coming up in October.
Nice.
So I got those. Yeah, I was thrilled that she invited me. Linda Marcus Smith. Check her out.
Where's she out of?
Currently Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Excellent. All right. Well, that's got things coming up for you to handle. And, listen, we are very proud and we support everything you do. We anytime you want to come on the show and pimp anything else you got, you are absolutely more than welcome to do
thank
that.
you, sir. You're very kind.
But it's time now. We're going to do a pimp's pet. All right. And y'all know these. Y'all know me. You've been with me now since I've been doing these things. These things, some of these pimp's pet are awesome. Some look like this.
Nice.
This is
Yes.
popular fish in the marine aquarium. It is only a member of the whatever that word. I can't say some of these words. I never could. A number of the common names are attributed to the species, including red, regal, tang, pollet, surgeonfish, blue tang. This particular fish right here is called a royal blue tang.
Nice.
Royal blue tang is the name of this one here.
You know what would even make it better if it were Royals blue?
Yeah, well,
we could have that as the official mascot.
Yes, it's kind of royal blue there.
There you go. Powder blue.
Yeah, royal blue tang, hippie tang, or hippo tang. Why they call it a hippo tang? It resembles a hippo nun. Blue hippo tang, flagtail surgeonfish, Pacific regal blue tang, and blue surgeonfish.
Why does it have so many names? That's crazy.
Whatever. That's what I can tell you about that. It's a royal bluefish has a yellow tail and black palette design. The lower body is yellow, and the west central India. It's from the west central Indian Ocean.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a much better shot.
All right, Indian Ocean. It grows up to 30 centimeters, which is 12 inches. It can get a foot long. Okay. Adults typically weigh around 21 ounces. The males are generally larger than the females. This fish is a rather flat, like a pancake, with a circular body shape and pointed snout, like nose and small scales. Okay. The blue tang has 9 dorsal spines, 26 to 28 dorsal soft rays, 3 anal. That's what that says. 3 anal spines and 24, 26 anal soft yellow rays. Now, if you look at the tail on this fish, that's a real good color and real good. You can see the color of that and the color of the bottom of the fin down there. You guys can't see me.
I cannot see its anal spines, however.
Yeah, I think that is liar and false information.
Well, I'm just disappointed.
I am too. They say these things. This fish, as you all know, it was in the movie Dory. That's what that movie Finding Dory. That's what the fish is based off of right there. So in real life, of course, Hollywood, they did a pretty good job.
Royals blue fish.
Yeah. Appears it was a 2016 Disney Pixar film sequel, Finding Dory, is where that fish came from. So this fish, yeah, the 2 sharp spines stick out of the caudal pundicle, the area where the tail joins the rest of the body. I knew that had to be somewhere in the anal region. I knew it was going to be somewhere in the anal region.
I'm not sure you can say that in a public media.
I can't. I don't know.
I think that's illegal.
I think it is. But there's your pimp's pet. Check these out. These are.
How much? What's the going rate for one of those bad boys?
Well, you can get one on the black market for 50 cents. Now you would probably have you'd have to have a saltwater tank to have this fish. Right.
Clearly.
I mean, you know, I ain't gonna be no redneck. Go down the creek and get a minnow.
That's right.
A minnow. Is it minnow or minnow? I mean,
Get your minnow bucket and put her in there.
get your minnow bucket. Papa, I got a minnow.
That's right.
Hey,
That's
that's a small.
that's
Take it
what
home,
you
and a year
do.
later, it's a small catfish. You know,
and they're delicious. Once you get tired of them.
the minnows. Yeah. David carries an invoice. Pimp carries a parole paperwork.
Parole. Yeah. Got that ankle bracelet going on.
You know, I never had one.
Oh, well, it's not too late.
I've never had one.
It's
Of
not-
all the times I've been in front of the judge, I have never had it. Maybe he thought there was no use even playing that game with me because he knew I wouldn't go on that damn thing.
They always made room for you in the cell. Said, no, you're sticking with us, boy.
Yeah, well, they had me in a special cell.
Yeah, they put you in one of those bad boys.
Yeah, they did.
Well,
Sons of
can you blame them?
No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Saltwater Angel, Blue Tang. Yeah, that's right. Name is Blue Tang. Yeah. Speaking of that, I got to tell you.
Saltwater Angel. Wasn't that a song?
No, it was
Something like that.
the other day. I was minding my own business.
Once again, hard to imagine.
If it starts out like that,
Yeah.
somebody lying.
It's suspect,
Okay,
right?
yeah. So I was driving down the road, minding my own business,
Yeah, of course you were.
clocking about 85 miles an hour,
In
but I was minding my own
In your
business.
Camaro.
Yeah, Merrill's ass. Yeah, I'm a truck man. And anyway, I got pulled over by the popo,
Uh-oh.
and I got a ticket. Yeah, I finally went to court about this ticket, and I go in there, and I'm waiting my turn because they had COVID, so they had to block off all the stuff.
Oh,
COVID,
yeah,
and they had to wear a
yeah.
mask because I
Stuff-
am not a mask fan.
Yeah, you don't think about that stuff.
But we had to wear one, so we had to wait. Judge gets to me. He goes, I can't have you break the seal, but is that you, Richie? So hold on. The judge already said my first name without even reaching for my file. Okay. I'm thinking, okay.
How did this man already know your name?
Trust me.
Did you go to the same church?
I've been before him numerous
Did
times.
he have a part-time job as a clerk at the grocery store?
No.
How did he know your name?
When you get before the judge and he recites your name, social security number, and your date of birth off the top of his head,
Oh man.
I think you've been there enough.
Yeah.
I think it's over.
You had met.
Yes, we've met.
We'd met.
Yes, Ron White, we've met. And that's just not that courthouse. Anyway, I don't want to say no more, but there's a bunch of them. And the judge, hey, how you doing? Anyway, so I said, yes, judge, it's me. He goes, where's your file at? I'm thinking, you didn't grab my, what the? So he's already one goes, oh, I'm kind of glad we caught you speeding. Kind of glad because, I wasn't there for beating nobody up, right?
Exactly.
Over on the big
Exactly.
screen, one of the defense attorneys, hey, Richie, how you doing, buddy? The whole courtroom now knows that the judge knows me. The defense attorneys know
That's
me.
right.
And the prosecutor says, hey, Richie, how you doing?
What is this? Is a sign.
I'm just here for a ticket. I'm just here for the
That's
ticket.
right. I didn't beat anybody up.
Yeah, I didn't cuss nobody. I didn't jerk no cop out of a cop car. I didn't shit in a cop car.
Didn't beat anybody to death with a brick.
Yeah. I didn't shit.
None of that.
I don't know what it is. You shit in one cop car and they remember you forever, I guess. Right? So,
Selective memory.
yeah, look how they are, right? So I get in there and they get up in there, like, judge explains the penalty. He goes, well, he can give you a $750 fine and 30 days in jail. I'm thinking, all right, well, I'll take the jail. Judge's like, but we're not going to throw you in jail over a ticket. He goes, I just refuse to do that. He said, is there a reason why you were going that fast? I said, well, can I give it a shot? Go ahead. I said, well, I have some mechanical issues. That part's true. But not then. But I had mechanical issues on my truck.
Oh, on your truck.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was on your knee.
No, I had mechanical issues on my truck. Right?
All right, that's good.
So he says, oh, well, yeah, well, that happens sometimes. Yeah. He said, well, what do you want? Do you want a lawyer? I said, I don't need a lawyer. I can get myself hung just as a lawyer. They're all laughing like, yeah, that's great. Prosecuting attorney's like, well, I don't want to bother you with this case because Mr. King went and retrieved some witnesses for me. So he just put my business out there that I used to go. They used to send me to get people that didn't want to show up to court. I was the man they called to go get them, right?
What do you call those guys?
Dickheads.
enforcers or something.
Yeah.
What's the technical name?
Yeah. Well,
Listeners, what's that?
and he's telling that right out in the middle of the courtroom now. So you guys are going, all of a sudden these guys straightened up. They're like,
all of a sudden they're hiding their heads.
you know, one guy was there from Miss Benchmore. He's already.
That's right. Said, Richie, say do it.
Yeah. So he says, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give, prosecutor says, let's give him 6 months SIS probation and a $71 fine.
Ooh.
And if he makes the SIS probation, it don't affect his insurance or his driver's license.
Oh,
I said, okay, I'll take that.
no kidding.
He said, Mr. King, you know SIS very well. I said, Judge, everything I got is SIS. He goes, I know that. I know.
What does that stand for?
SIS means suspended imposition of sentence. Means if I do the 6 months, it comes off my record, disappears. I never. That's how I got out a lot of my trouble.
Nice.
The SIS part. Okay. I said, yeah, I'll take that.
You seem to be way too familiar with that concept. How is it you were so intimately acquainted with the old SIS concept?
I fraction occasional law in my day.
Occasionally you obeyed the law.
Yeah, asshole. So I said, he says, how long would it take you to pay the fine? I said, as fast as me to get downstairs. Oh, it's $71. I'm like, okay. You got that money? And then the prosecuting attorney holds up, yeah, he's a world famous comedian. I know he's got money.
Oh, good gravy.
I'm like, oh, here we go.
Oh, good Lord.
Here we go. My business out on Front Street. Judge says, that's right. I went to one of your shows. I'm thinking, don't. Judge says, you got a family-friendly joke? I'm like,
said, no, but I know Dave Scott.
I said, yeah, I got a bunch of them. Can I do you an impression? He goes, no, I know you're good at that. You did that last time he's here. I'm like, son of a bitch. Stop with all this me coming all the time. Stop telling everybody.
You've done that twice already. Come on.
Come on. So the defense attorney, who I never hired, he was just sitting there because it was funny listening to all this funniness, right? He said, haven't tell you the story about the time he crapped in the cop car, Judge. The judge went, he what? I said, that's not family friendly. Real quick, so that's not family friendly. He goes, oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he said. And then the judge started getting aggravated because of past things being brought up. Thought things was funny. I said, all right, Judge. All right. You want to hear a true story? That's funny. He said, I do. I said, okay. And you guys out there have heard it, but I got to tell it so Dave get the full thing of my court experience, right? I said, Judge, growing up, you've been told all your life, never put aluminum or forks or knives in a microwave, right? He said, yeah, I have. I said, yeah. Well, something else you don't put in there, Judge, is cookies. Oh, I said, don't do it. Let me tell you why I know. And I went through the whole story, at the end of it about it. And he sat back at the end of that joke, like, why would you put cookies in a microwave? I got him. I said, why do you keep telling my business, everybody, every time I come here? They all laughed. He goes, fair enough. Well played, Mr. King. Well played. Well played. Get out of here.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was gone. I left so fast, my shadow was like,
yeah, where'd
he go? But it was funny. I guess we're having a reunion.
Is that a true story?
That is a fact.
That is a great bit.
It is. And that is going to be pronounced on stage.
That is a great bit.
But see, you know me, I'm a storyteller, and my life's been nothing but a freaking weird story anyway. So, but I've been polishing that up. But everybody, that's true.
That's a wonderful story. Yeah, please share that. Because it not only is it funny, it gives us an insight into who you are a little bit.
Yeah.
In addition to being really clever.
And my wife said the same thing you did. She says, how fucking many times have you been in court? And she normally don't cuss. I said, well, let's put it this way, sweetheart. I've been to 7 different surrounding jails. She goes, what about that one? I said, I've never been there yet. There was one more she named. I said, I've never been there.
Haven't been there yet.
Yet.
Again, not a smart move. You need some counseling, sir.
I'm in counseling. Yeah. When they started unlocking doors, my counselor looked at me and he said, Man, I don't know if I need a shower talking to you, or do I might need some therapy when I'm
That's
talking
right.
to you.
That's right.
So when your
I
counselor
gotta-
needs therapy.
I gotta go. I'm late for my appointment. That's a
So-
great story.
So
Go ahead.
you're late for your appointment.
Yeah,
So
apparently I am.
I come home. I went downstairs and paid the $71, and the lady downstairs, she goes, "At least this ain't the $500 you paid before." I said, "500." She goes, I said, "Which time?" She goes, "What do you mean, which time?" I said, "What are you talking about?" She's the $500 sanitation fee you got for shitting in the cop car. Oh yeah.
You are legend. You are legend.
I said,
See,
how in the hell?
You poop in one cop car.
One.
Just one.
One.
Just one time. That one time.
One.
You could donate. You could become a priest, and they would still. There's the priest that pooped in the cop car.
Yeah. World famous minister, biggest claim to fame,
Yeah,
crapped in a cop car.
That's right. Brought 3,000 people to Jesus and pooped in a cop car.
When we set up that show in Trenton, Missouri, I think you were part of that show in Trenton, Missouri, for the lady who was shot in line of duty, the cop shot in line of
Yeah,
duty, right?
I believe I was.
I drive over. When I first set that show up, I walk in the terminal. She goes, "Oh, you're the guy that crapped in the car." He wasn't even in Trenton. For the love of God, man.
Your reputation precedes you.
Jesus Christ. One cop car.
Just one. That one time.
The fact that his microphone, though, people remember the mic conversation he had when he was taking me to jail was phenomenal. He was losing his mind, cussing over there. I mean, he's gonna put me under the fucking jail. He's gonna pipe sunlight to me by buckets. Bring me a squeegee and some gloves and a sponge. The people on the other end of jail were dying laughing. Okay? Every inmate in the jail heard it because the jail was a horseshoe shape and the control center was in the center. You heard every radio traffic that went on.
Oh my God.
I go into jail, I'm like a conquering hero. They're all they're screaming.
Standing ovation.
Oh my God. They said the cop had puffs of smoke coming out of his ears, his brain was fried.
Oh,
He was
man.
so damn mad. He had to take the car to the car wash,
Yes.
open up both doors and hose out one side and go out
Yes.
the other side, man.
Yes.
When we was in court, he didn't blink. His nose, I didn't know he was alive because his nose didn't move, nothing. He was just looking forward.
He's stone faced is what you're saying.
Yeah. Normally they don't have to come to court when you first go before the judge, right? Only if you go to trial.
Yes.
He was there. He was there.
He wanted to make sure.
I seen that gentleman.
I'm guessing he did not say, "Hey, Richie."
No, yeah, there wasn't no,
Oh, no.
there wasn't no, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Yes.
Can you sign this really?"
Yeah, no, none of that. None of that.
Zero of that. I seen him 7 years later when he retired from the police station. Right? I said, "How you doing, Mark?"
We met.
He said to me, "Go fuck yourself."
He's still bitter.
I said, "Dude, that was a long time ago. I don't do that no more." What'd you graduate to pissing in tanks? Well, no, but thanks for the idea.
That is hilarious. I'm dying over it. That's some wonderful stuff.
That's terrible stuff,
Oh,
man.
my
What
goodness.
kind of asshole was
Oh, that's
I?
comedy
You know, I mean,
gold.
what kind of
Oh,
asshole?
my
would you be?
word.
You know, here I'm up on stage and no sleeves on my
Oh.
shirt, talking about shitting in the cop car. No,
Oh,
no wonder
man.
fans are,
Oh, man. You could get a whole new genre of humor, I think. Richie, you're going to be famous
So-
one day. Richie, the man who pooped in a cop car.
Can you see it right now in Vegas, right? The big
Yeah.
on neon lights. Richie, Red Neck Pimp King, live. The man who crapped in a cop car,
Craft is funny.
who said it wasn't corn, is here for you.
Tonight only.
Come down to meet him.
3 shows.
3 show, 2-night event.
Special midnight show.
One of the prosecutors that was there that when I went to court for that time, he's no longer around. The female was when she's still around. She snickers every time she sees me. She was laughing. She thought the whole thing was just funny, right? It was brazen and funny. But the one of the guys in there, he says, "What possessed you to do that?"
That's a why question. We don't have answers.
I said, "Well,
We don't know why.
he wouldn't let me go." He said, "That's it." No, he wouldn't let me go. I told him I had to go. He said, "Was you inebriated?" Well, there was,
What?
I may or may not have been in a fight, and I may or may not have been drunk.
That's right. What made you think I might have been inebriated, sir?
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
So he told me, he says, that was the greatest thing I ever heard in my life. He said, I said, really? You're a prosecutor? He goes, I don't care. That was awesome. Once in a while, you just got to say, yes. Finally. He said, prosecuting work is dull, tedious, and sometimes you argue. But he said, I wasn't your prosecutor. He said, I had to get up and leave the court because the part that got him is, I forgot about it. The part that got him, when I got in there, the judge looked down, looked at me. He looked down and goes, did you, and he almost said it.
Oh,
Did you crap in the cop car? People were dying because the judge almost said, did you shit in the car? Because the cop wrote that in there. So, yeah. Anyway,
you should have put a stopwatch on that story because that is a great 5 to 7 minute
I think we went over
bit.
this.
My word, that's funny. Oh my Lord, start to finish.
Yeah.
Start to finish.
Yeah,
That's funnier than anything I brought with me.
well, you know, I am a pretty famous guy.
Here's the caliber of jokes that I brought with me. Any shoes are running shoes if you're running. See, that can't hold a candle to that poop in a cop car bit.
Crap in the cop car.
Crap is funnier than poop.
Yeah.
I'll grant you that.
It's more edgy too. Crap.
Yeah. I love waking up to the sound of birds arguing with their spouses. Oh, you've heard them. It rings true. Huh? Oh, we more. All right. Speaking of movie trivia, the Friday the 13th movies would be a lot better if once in a while a hockey player showed up saying, "Hey, where's our goalie?" Now that you got me laughing, I'm laughing at my own jokes. That's not a good sign.
That's not a good sign. You messes up your damn delivery. You know? Guys, we're here. We got David Scott in studio today. Live, taking care of everything. He's co-hosting today. Glad to have him in. He needs no introduction anywhere. He's world famous, especially on W Entertainment.
Not as famous in the legal system, perhaps, as the host of the show.
Yeah. If he goes into court, he's just David Scott. I go to court, I'm a celebrity.
That's in the court. I'm known as defendant.
Yeah. He's defending. I'm Richie. Hey, buddy, how you?
No.
Hey, Richie K, you still 6 foot? How the fuck you know? What the? Yeah.
Like you put on weight. Not good.
Come on, you ain't 235 no more.
Yeah, that's right.
What the heck?
Update that driver's license,
leave me alone.
Sparky.
Yeah. So we got David Scott in here doing some shenanigans, and we're just having a good time. Hope you all have a good time. Hope you all not want to be that 22 a day.
Please.
22 a day sucks. Don't be part of the suck. Be part of the positive. You know. When he's in house, he's going over some of the dad jokes he wrote, and we're telling some stories. You guys go back. You just joined us. You missed out Pimp's Pet. Go back and check out Pimp's Pet. The top tens. David didn't agree with some of the top tens, and I didn't either. Of course, you know how I'm with them top tens.
I mean, anytime you put an arachnid as one of the top 10 scariest insects, it's suspect.
Yes. That's bold-faced fibbery. That's what that is.
Bold, not just ordinary fibbery.
Yeah, bold.
Bold-faced
fibbery. Yeah. And we're talking a little bit about November 6th.
Right. What's the name of that show?
The Comedy Bash.
Comedy Bash. Is someone actually going to get bashed?
Bash some comedy. Yeah.
Not with a brick.
No. We already had enough of that. Well, actually, we ain't had enough bricks. That guy had enough bricks. Apparently, you know, it was to die for. Those bricks were to die for. Okay.
It's up close and personal.
They were.
The brick.
Shoot me, some bitch. I guess somebody threw like Joe Montana, didn't they? Dean Cerny, Richie just considers court appearance free shows. I guess so, man.
A guest appearance.
Yeah,
A cameo.
Cameo cost me $70. Court costs every time I go. But at least it ain't big fines. Hey, whatever. I'll tell them. I don't know what I'm going to do, though, if I ever get in court and the judge wants to hear the crapping in the cop car story. And you don't want to hear the uncut version. There's going to be some Yeah.
You're going to might get a contempt charge. Add tact on.
I think I'm gonna have to say, Judge, I'd rather not.
Yeah, just go ahead and lay it on me.
Yeah, just give me whatever.
give me
You know?
whatever. Exactly.
Yeah, you really don't want to hear that, card, sir. Because
My God, that's
that will not end well
that's
for
a
me.
Funny story.
Can I plead the fifth on a joke? Is that in the Constitution?
That's right. Do I have to tell this joke, or can I plead the fifth?
Yeah. Who knows, man?
And cannot be forced to tell a joke on himself.
Hey, we ought to.
Yeah, wait, that should be the 27th Amendment, or what are we up
Yeah,
to?
well,
How many amendments are we up to? by the
Oh,
way?
that's a good question. I don't even know. I forgot.
We're still in the 20s, aren't we? I think so.
I don't know. There's a thing going around that people want to rewrite the whole Constitution. They want to scrap the one we got and rewrite it. I'm of two minds about that. 26. Dean says 26. I don't know why these ain't working. I don't have any idea. Something happened here.
Well, the argument in favor of it would be it's out of date.
It is. It is.
I mean, they could not anticipate.
They got so many of these amendments to it. I think we should. Yeah, because there's a lot of things that need to be put in. That's not. Some things need to be taken out. Nobody gives a crap about. Okay. That stuff's past. No one cares. The problem with it is the ones we got now, the useful ones, will we all agree to get them back?
What do you mean?
More like the Second Amendment. That's probably, besides the First Amendment, I think the Second Amendment is probably the most argumented amendment there is.
It's vague.
Okay.
No question.
Will they put it back in? Is there enough people to support owning guns to write it where it says we're still out on our guns? And because that's a big thing for a lot of people. And that topic right there cuts the United States, in several sectors. Okay. Everybody that hunt and sport or gun. Certain states couldn't care less because they don't hunt. They don't care about guns.
Not a lot of elk hunting goes on in Detroit.
No, or LA.
Exactly.
Okay. But that don't mean they should cancel somebody else's right, because we're supposed to be taking care of each other. Right? I mean, you and I might not hunt. Let's say I hunt and you don't. Let's say, okay, you don't care if I hunt. Go get my hunt on. I don't care that you don't hunt. But today, though, we would never get people to agree on things to help one another out.
You know what? I think it was the governor of Montana. Somebody's asked him about gun control. I said, yeah, we have a good attitude in Montana. I control my guns. You control your guns. That's gun control in Montana.
See, we perform with a lot of great comedians, and we're all not the same at all. We have different styles of comedy. We come from different backgrounds,
right.
Things.
Right.
We can't even agree on gun control ourselves. I believe we don't need no more gun control. Enforce the laws that are on the books. They're not doing that. They're not. Murderers, it's already law. Murderers don't buy guns. You can't. So why are we selling guns to them? Straw buying. The thing about straw buying is you can't enforce it until after it already happens. Okay, you know what straw buying is, don't you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's where you can't have a gun. So I take your money, I go in and buy the gun and give it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's straw buying. That's already law. Problem with that is, it's like a lot of other laws. You can't enforce them until it already happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, shooting somebody's illegal. Problem is, you don't know who's going to shoot somebody. Okay, the guns really. I mean, it ain't the guns. Like this knife sitting right here. This knife is set here all show. Either one of us bleeding from it. Do we want to stab each other?
Well,
it's the person running the knife.
Like all the prisons around Cameron, not yet.
Not yet.
Fair enough.
But
now I'm concerned.
No one stabbed nobody. That gun's been there. That knife has never stabbed you and I. Now you and I are a couple of idiots. We might decide, see how sharp it is.
Well, that's
moron.
Well, that's more of a factor because we're sober.
Well, yeah.
that factors in.
Yes. My point is, rewrite the Constitution. I don't know. Is amendments the way to go? I'm on the fence, but I don't know. I want to rewrite it for some things and leave alone on others.
Well, the
don't know.
founders were smart enough to allow for amendments for stuff they'd overlooked or forgotten. So, if you don't like something that's in the Constitution, you can have an amendment that changes it.
Yeah.
Problem solved. So people will say, yeah, we already have a mechanism for doing that. Don't worry about it.
Well, see, and that too. But if everybody wants to just scrap it and start over, or just take it, leave what we need, get rid of the crap, some of the stuff in there that we don't need as common sense, get rid of it. Dean Cerny, there's no reason to rewrite the Constitution. Just abide by the Don thing and enforce the laws we already have. That is another way to look at it. Enforce the laws we have. That is another way to look at it. And is he right? Is he wrong? That's his opinion. And being in America, that he's allowed to have that opinion. The Second Amendment wasn't written in case a deer become tyrannical.
That's
right.
That's a valid point. No man has ever gotten gunned down by a deer.
A deer's never stolen nothing.
Deer's never broken into a school
right.
with an AR-15.
With an AR-15. I've seen it. There is pictures of him going through the window of the school because he's looking at himself and he thought it was another deer and he hit it. I've seen people of deer beating people up, but usually because the person's poking at him.
Yes, I mean, he's
Dumbass.
provoked.
Yeah.
Don't provoke.
He's got a right to self-defense.
Don't provoke a wild animal.
I don't know. But it's going on. You guys will probably hear about it in your state. We'll see. I'm not going to tell you no, and I'm not going to tell you yeah. You sit out and you ponder it and think what you want to do, if you want to change or not. But Dean has a great valid point. How about enforce the laws that we have? Here's the thing. There's been several of these school shootings, and I don't want to go too far in the gun thing because that's not what the show's about today. It's about laughter and stuff. But quite a few of these gun shootings we've had is because the FBI dropped the ball on the background check. You don't hear that. You hear gun manufacturers are at fault. No, gun manufacturers are making them. It's not their fault. If I make, so by that logic, we're going to be mad at the guy who made the fork because I'm fat.
The man who invented pizzas should be put in jail.
Yeah,
he caused all those. He's the direct cause of all those fat people.
So Hostess should be locked up because Little Debbie's
lock up Little Debbie should be our campaign slogan.
That ought to be a comedy show. Lock up Little Debbie. So I don't know. But it makes great talk. It makes a great conversation. And when you got a president on there naming guns that don't exist, that's funny. Because that tells me the people up there don't know what they're talking about. Need to probably go to a range and learn about a gun.
Well,
because what is an M44?
Well, see, that's another thing.
I mean,
my former son-in-law taught gun safety, and he knew the laws not only in Missouri and Kansas. He knew what you could with concealed carry, which states you couldn't go into unless the gun and the bullets were stored separately. He knew all that forwards and backwards. He knew all the laws for all the states. He was amazing. He's an amazing individual. But see, that's not common knowledge,
Right.
People are just unaware of the laws. Yep. Are we done with guns?
Yeah, we're done with guns.
All right.
Because
I have a question. Do we know what the Knights in White sat in?
Knights in White sat in.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you. We tried.
Well, he had a good excuse.
Do you think he should return a phone call? I mean, what kind of man is that to return phone calls?
Here's another thought. Whoever decided to use full volume doorbell noises in their commercials never owned a dog.
Yeah. Dean Cerny says, deer have never loaded a religious sect into a gas chamber of an oven.
Yep.
Excuse me, gas chambers of oven. Yeah. Well,
yep.
You're right, brother. You're exactly right. But deer sure taste good in the oven.
Yeah, they've got that going for them. They're delicious.
Yeah. You like deer meat?
I've not had it that often, but it seemed a little tough.
Well, now that's tough. That's all how you make it.
Yes, that's what I was going to say next. This is a guy who did it, just put it in the oven. It's probably better ways to do that. Speaking of ovens.
I've ate it in many ways: jerky sticks, jerky, hamburger jerky, big tubes, sausage part, deer burger. But the best in the world, almost cost me and my wife to get divorced one time, is I used to skin my own deer because I'm a man's man and skin my own deer.
That's right.
Well, we skinned 4 of them one day. My wife was pissed off at me for skinning 4 deer because I shot 4 deer in one day. You can do that here as long as you got tags. So anyway, I was gonna work them up. I always cut the back strap out of my deer. That's the loin. That's the most delicious part of the deer, bar none. I cut them up. I laid them on a pan over here, out of the way. Okay, 4 deer, 8 loin. That's because that's times 2.
I'm with you.
I knew your math.
I'm doing the arithmetic.
Yeah, I was poking at you because you're a math guy, right?
Yeah,
So that's 8. I look up, no, that pan was gone. She ground that stuff in the burger.
Oh.
We almost called a lawyer. We almost got divorced. That's like a divorceable offense right there, because that's bull. I was upset. I was legitimately angry. I was mad. I turned over a table.
Wow.
That's how delicious the loin is on a deer. Don't ever again. The silver lining was that was excellent burger.
That was gonna be my next question.
Excellent.
How was it as a burger?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent burger. But we almost had to part ways.
Well,
over
that's
that.
a sad story. Don't tell that story on stage.
It might be funny.
No.
But go ahead.
Oh, I was at the mall. When I was at the mall, I saw a child being pushed around in a stroller and being offered snacks to stop crying. I wanted to ask how he got that job.
Dean Cerny's got one for you.
All right, let's hear it.
And Paula would love it if the lion need dentures. That's a good one, Dean. That's a good one.
The voice in my head is an exceptionally good singer.
Exceptionally good singer.
Yeah. By the way, every morning I have two cute little ducks come visit me on my patio, and I've started giving them bread. My friend Don told me to not do that because if they eat too much bread, they get sick and die.
Right.
And I said to Don, I know, I hate ducks.
Wow.
Is that a little harsh?
Wow. That's not very nice.
Okay. Not my fault. You can't lay that one on me. I'm sorry. Anyway, did I tell you I got an Apple Watch? The first day I had it, I wore it to bed. Next morning at 7 o'clock, it buzzed and said, "Get up." I said, "What? No." So I've nicknamed it. Apparently, it monitors my breathing and my heart rate. So I've nicknamed it Santa Claus because it knows when I am sleeping. It knows when I'm awake. But if it ever figures out if I've been bad or good, I'm going to throw it in the lake. Oh, you better not. Oh, you better. That was a nice little choreography.
Yeah, well, we're down to 12 minutes left in the show, guys. It's been a fun show hanging out with David Scott. Hope you all enjoyed him as much as I enjoy him. He's a great friend of mine. We've did numerous shows now. I don't know exact count, but we've did quite a few shows, a lot of doubleheader shows, family friendly and adult. David's got
guess which part I do.
yeah. And hey, look, he's proud of the fact that he do clean comedy. I'm honored and humble about the fact you do that. That is awesome. I do both, but if I got to do a lot of family friendly, I rely on my impressions because a lot of those are family friendly, and I can do those either way.
He does it. By the way, if you've never seen Rich in person, he does a great impression of a stand-up comedian.
I've been working on that.
It's good. It's very good. It's very good.
I've got the president down too. I can imitate the president, the current one.
The current. That's tough.
Ready?
Yeah. Now napping. That was Rich. For those of you listening on the radio.
Yeah. That's more of a show.
Richie napping.
That's more of a showpiece there. Yeah. But no, when I first met David, I sat back and I watched his style. I'm thinking, this guy, him and Jesus told jokes together. Jesus told me about him, said he's a pretty funny man, so I need to watch him. And I watched him, and I like him. The one joke, you got plethora of jokes that I like, by the way.
Ooh,
Okay.
plethora.
Plethora. Don't have to spell that. Matter of fact, I seen how it was spelled the other day, and I stared at it for 5 minutes. What is it?
What?
Oh, that's plethora.
That's like Penelope,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Okay.
That's
Okay.
what that is.
Well, I was like, what? That's plethora. And then she spells something. Oh, yeah. It just threw up my face. Yeah, I didn't even know. I've never seen it spelled before. But anyway.
That and the deer loin.
Yeah, that was awesome. I won't say anything bad about it. I love you, sweetheart. Yeah. We just celebrated. Matter of fact, we just celebrated our 19th wedding anniversary last week.
Good for you.
Yeah, we did.
In spite of the whole deer loin incident.
Mm-hmm. We've been together 20 years, married 19 years.
2 decades.
Yep. I got to figure out what to do on the 20th one. I got it. Well, I'm going to have a big party, have some comedians out. I'm going to invite you out to tell some jokes.
I'd love to come.
We're going to have a band play that night. So we're going to invite you out. Matter of fact, you're the first one, so you're invited. I have to get the date for you next year in July. But I'm going to do that. We're just going to have a lot of people over and just have a good time.
That sounds like a lot of fun. You're not going to blow up a boat or anything, right?
I might.
Ooh.
I'm a Tannerite king. You know me. I've been saving Tannerite. But I met David, and David's got a lot of jokes I like, and he's a very humble man. And him and I have had a lot of conversations sitting beside each other at shows, just had a chance to talk. And, you know, you're a scholar, you're a man among men, and, you know, you just, you know, I got a lot of comic love for you, man.
Oh,
I really do. But your joke that I love the most has got to be that emoji rap.
Yeah.
I have seen people come up to their feet. I've seen them light up like a Christmas tree when you cut into that rap, because they're like, how's he going to tie this together? And to be honest with you, first time I heard it, I'm thinking, how's he going to tie this together? Because we're always trying to tie things together and figure out how to make a joke out of it. You know, like Richard and I are real good friends, but we have jokes that we wrote that are similar, and we can play off each other that night. So we was watching you, and I'm thinking, there's no way he's going to tie this in. It can't happen. And the way you did that joke, man, was just freaking awesome. That's what. And then when you put the underwear on outside your pants,
my signature move.
That's
my signature. If we did have no one that did anyone guess the name of the book, by the way, if you look up the book,
we didn't.
These
here are stuck, so I got to rely on my phone.
You will be able to see a picture of me wearing underpants on the outside.
Yes.
Although you don't know the name of the book yet.
That was one of your best jokes, but as all comedians, there comes a time we must write a whole new set, and I write new set. I got lots of jokes I write all the time and try them out because I always want to give the best joke possible I can on stage. If I don't like it, I'll scrap it and do another. But I don't just totally erase a set. I'll feature some jokes in to change my set. And then pretty soon I got a whole new set. Just keep rotating them in like that. That's the way I do it. Some people do it different. They scrap the whole thing and rewrite all new. I like to rotate mine in. That's just the way I do it. My grandkid's joke has now become one of my signature jokes.
That's great.
You've heard that joke. It's funny no matter.
That's wonderful.
You know, and I've had the hoe test, which was a funny joke. Girthy. You know, that's
a great bit.
That was and lava, or I ate the hot pepper, was stuck in my but I've had people just call me on the phone and say, just tell me that one joke. You don't want to hear that? No, we just want to hear that one joke. And I tell them and they die laughing. So I got a show booked because of that one joke. So I have to tell that one joke at this booking that I got. I have to tell it.
Is that the condition?
Yeah. I can tell it. They don't care how many other jokes I tell, but I have to tell that joke.
Right.
So, you know, that's going to be my closer, because that's the way it used to be one of my openers, but it was so good that I put that at the end.
You know, somebody said, take your best bit, which you say for the end, put it at the beginning, and then get another bit that's even funnier for the end.
Yeah.
And I said, I can't do that. And then I figured out a way to do it.
You have.
So I lead with the emoji rap now.
Yeah, I was wondering why you did that. I noticed that you changed that around and led with it. See, my grandkids, I led with that. Well, actually, it was number 2. It was the second in line, and it got so much response and so great, so I put that at the end. And I opened my Corona joke about what we learned from coronavirus. And then when I do my adult set, I open that with that. But I'm changing a lot of that on there. I do the harmonica joke where I play the harmonica. That joke's not really all that good. It's just not. The fact I play the harmonica is the best part of that because people like when I play the harmonica. So I'm going to be scrapping that part. And I'm going to rewrite Mountain Your Mama. because I got T-shirts from that, and the T-shirt's funny, and I've sold a buku amount of shirts. But the center of the joke, I don't like it, so I'm going to be rewriting that. But I got a bunch more that's coming, so we got a lot of good things coming by November 6th or by the August 21st at Shawnee Mission. You'll hear some new stuff there. When you guys go, we're going to try to go live November 6th.
Oh, nice.
So
I didn't know that.
We're going to do it. If you're relying on my technical skills, we're in trouble. But I'm gonna have some people there that can take care of us. So we're going to go live. We're going to make it funny, and it's all about raising money for the veterans. I'm going to run that across the screen for you here and see if I can find it for you all. If y'all want to donate, I think this is it right here.
Is that the one?
Yeah, find this website right here. If you want to donate to the show, please do. Shout out to our friends over at BV Nation. They made a donation as well. They're great friends of ours. If you get the opportunity to listen to BV Nation on Spreaker, that's the only way you're going to find them. BV Nation Media on Spreaker. They play a lot of music. They do talk. They do podcasting, but it's only on Spreaker. Okay, so you got to go to Spreaker to find them. They're very good people. They're great friends of mine. Lots of stories from being in Oregon. We'll cover again some other time. We did paranormal last week about some pictures I had that couldn't be explained. Thank you all for joining on that. Guys, we're down to 6 minutes left in the show. And I sincerely want to thank David Scott for coming and filling in and taking up the role here.
Thank you for asking me.
You're an honorary part of W Entertainment. I mean, you can join W Entertainment anytime you wanted. Your application will never be denied. You're that great of a person to us.
Thank you.
But guys, he's sincere. He's not a counterfeit individual. If you're having problems and you see David, he would rather talk to you for 3 hours than spend 30 minutes at your eulogy. Okay. He doesn't subscribe to the 22 a day. So he's a veteran himself, a hardcore veteran himself, loves veterans, wants to talk to you, wants to make you laugh. That's his sole purpose, make you laugh. He's very good at it, has no problem. So if you need to talk to him, talk. And you know how to get a hold of me. I've got several platforms, Red Neck Pimp Club on Facebook, on here. You can we got groups on there, Red Neck Pimp Club group, WO Entertainment HQ. You can get us on that group there. You can find me all over, guys. I'm on YouTube, either blowing things up or telling silly jokes or arguing about what mayonnaise belongs in the jar. So get a hold of me. Don't ever hesitate to contact someone here at WO Entertainment. We're here for you. Roy Anthony, our executive producer now, Blue Phoenix, Jennifer, she'll talk to you. Athen, Jody, the teenagers, the kids from Dungeons and Dragons. Like I said, Roy Anthony, everybody here would love to talk to you. Jeff Onyx and his people. Don't hesitate. 22 a day sucks. We don't want to be that. If you're a teenager, 12 teenagers a day commit suicide. And that's on the rise. Guys, we love you too. Dean Cerny's on here. Daryl Wentz on it. These are people that want to legitimately help people. They're not counterfeit. They don't say things and then not do it. They follow through. So if you ever need them, they're here. And close. What Dean say here? He says close for repairs with plumbing problems. Yeah.
He got it. Good. Wow. Another 10. Let's give him another 10.
Oh, that's okay.
Closed for repairs with plumbing problems
Dean's
the name of my book of comedy stuff. Yeah.
Dean, good job, Dean. Sir, he's got 40.
Wow.
He's got 40.
Yes, sir. I have a closing thought. We're about ready to close.
And so we're getting ready to closing thoughts. So I want to go ahead and give you your closing thought. Go ahead.
Right now?
Yep.
Here it is. You ready?
Yep.
My next pet I'm going to name it Peeves. And then I will tell everybody, this is my pet Peeves. And it will always be funny to me. There you go. Guys, on behalf of David Scott, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
On behalf of everyone here at W Entertainment, everyone here at World Radio, I thank you. Until next week, as I always say every time closing in Cherokee, Dona Dog Ahoy. I'm Red Neck Pimp. I'm out.